All right, Coach, what impressed you the most about your team's execution from start to finish tonight?
We knew coming out early in the game was going to be really important on getting some good shots, and we did that. Took a little time off the clock early in some possessions, and then executed what we wanted. Got off to a really good start. Defensively sat down and held a very good shooting team, under 20% from three for the night. So that was something that really was impressive. First half defense was tremendous. Anytime you can hold a team under 20 points, especially a team of that caliber, that's saying a lot. And we've made some changes, scheme, volume of talking on defense, doing some things that are giving us a much better opportunity to stop the opponent. But we the comment was after the game, this is how we're supposed to be playing, and it was good to see these guys really take care of the basketball in the first half, execute the game plan, and correct each other, and hold each other accountable. There was one time out late. These two were, I didn't even have to write on the board. I just put the board out, and they were telling the other guys what to do offensively against the zone. And when you have a team that can do that, and the maturity level continues to get better and better, you can win games. And that's the exciting part, is this team continues to get better. If you watched us throughout the year, we had so many darn close games early against some really good competition that we came up on the losing end, and these guys never lost their confidence. They come in and they bring it on practice. We're practicing shorter. Last week we gave them off the day after a game on a Thursday and got ready for a big Saturday game with just one day of practice, and we've been able to do that because they understand now the intensity that we have to have in games and in practice during our short time. That's a long answer to your question.
Luke, you had a season high tonight of 19 points. Do you want to talk about what's working for you on the offensive end?
I think offensively, just being in the right spot at the right time. Got to give credit to my teammates. I know Drew had 12 assists tonight. He probably had like 5 to me. So give credit to those guys, and then all the coaching staff having confidence in me to shoot. And it's given me confidence overall and gave me some momentum.
Drew, you controlled the pace of the game. Like you said, you had 12 assists. Do you want to talk about what your focus is, like creating plays?
When you got the ball in your hands a lot, you can kind of help dictate the pace of the game. So whenever you get your teammates that trust you, you got the opportunity to make plays, push the pace, get rebounds, and go. And I think that's when we're at our best, is when we're flying. And whenever I got teammates who are running with me, Luke running the corner, Barr running to the rim, it makes my life a lot easier whenever I got an easy pass. I'd say 12 assists on the stat sheet, but everybody getting to the right spot. All I got to do is get them the ball, and they're putting it in the hole.
Coach Lane, we talked a little bit about it. We talked about the things that you changed for this game. You had held Anderson to 2 long scoring droughts, one of 6 minutes and 50 seconds, and the other one 3:56. What kind of changes did you make during that stretch in the approach to Anderson in this game?
Well, we wanted to really take away the three from some of their key guys, and then the other thing that was really impressive was our scout. We did the scout, and then Coach Arnett, who's done a tremendous job for us. He came in and he said, I've got a pretty good scout, and they would call out a play, and we knew what was coming, and I think that was something that really helped us, and our guys are able to take the scout, and now because they're so aggressive defensively, because they're talking to each other, we're able to make some changes, and we went some zone, we went some man, we mixed up the zones. As they subbed, we would get in different defensive arrangements, and I think that was something that kind of kept them off. And then when you get out, I think our largest lead was 27. When you get out like that, now you got to make sure that you don't give up threes. So then we're kind of pushing out, and probably one of the reasons that we were able to keep them under 20 from the field. I think Barr was ready for a question from French in the back.
Barr, let's talk about you controlling the paint for numerous games in a row now. What do you continue to see as we face different opponents down there?
I just try to do my role. I go into each game with the same mindset, no matter who we're playing, no matter who's guarding me or anything. I go in the same mindset, battle, try to create for my teammates. If I get doubled, kick out, I trust everybody on the team to hit a shot. Crash, getting rebounds creates more opportunities. There's a lot I can do every game, and as long as I check all those boxes, then I feel like it helps the team a lot. So just trying to be a good team player here.
One of the other things that we started doing in practice is we took our top 3 guys and basically put them on the second team. And then we moved up a couple guys that we really needed to get some good minutes from. And all of a sudden they're playing against a very good second team. And I think guys are getting some confidence. Luke, obviously for first year, by the time you get to this part of the season, he doesn't even feel like, yeah, he does. He's still a freshman.
No, he's a baby. He's a baby.
But you know, he's going to make the extra pass. But you know, Sam Stone's working hard, getting in extra minutes, and Lancaster and Wilburn's giving us good minutes, and a lot of those guys that are coming in. I can't say enough about the collective group in practice to a man. I mean, rarely do you get this far into a season with no attitudes, with no off-court issues. Guys worried about this or that. I mean, they're coming in each day to get better during the individual sessions, and the guys that aren't getting key minutes are really working hard to make these guys better. And you can see it. The product on the court is getting better because every single guy on the team is being a teammate.